Hello everyone, hope everybody are fine. In previous class we have seen some of the molecules electron dot structures. Today we will discuss about some more molecules and their electron dot structures. In this first example is H2O. In H2O we have two different types of atoms. One is hydrogen and other is oxygen. We know hydrogen atomic number is 1 and oxygen atomic number is 8. Then the electronic configuration of hydrogen is K, that is one electron in K, whereas in oxygen, because we have 8 electrons, we need two shells, K and L. In K shell 2 electrons, in L shell 6 electrons. So the number of valence electrons of oxygen is 6 and valence electron of hydrogen is 1. So here hydrogen need one more electron to get its nearest noble gas configuration and oxygen need two electrons to attain its nearest noble gas configuration, that is neon configuration. Oxygen will try to get neon configuration, hydrogen will try to get helium configuration. Now let us see how these two atoms try to attain their nearest noble gas configurations. So here one oxygen atom with 6 valence electrons will be there like this, and two hydrogen atoms with each one valence electron, each one with one valence electron. After the molecule is formed, structure will be there like this: oxygen atom with 6 electrons, 6 valence electrons, and two hydrogen atoms. So here hydrogen, here also hydrogen. Now these two electrons are shared by hydrogen. So two pairs of electrons, one pair of electron between carbon and two hydrogen atoms will be shared as shown in the figure. Now here the structure, how structure will be, okay, oxygen and hydrogen. Structure will be as shown in the figure. Structural formula will be like this. So this is the formation of H2O molecule. Hope you understood this. Now let us see how CO2 molecule will be formed. Here also we have two different types of atoms. One is carbon, and other is oxygen. Carbon atomic number is 6 and oxygen atomic number is 8. So the electronic configuration of carbon is 2, 4, and the oxygen configuration is 2, 6. So the valence electrons of carbon are 4, number of valence electrons of oxygen is 6. Now these two atoms also try to attain their nearest noble gas configuration. So how do they try to attain? One carbon with 4 valence electrons will be there in the middle. One carbon with 4 oxygen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms with 6 valence electrons. This is one and one more this side like this. After molecule is formed, the structure will be there like this. Carbon will be in between, and now this side one oxygen atom, and this side one oxygen atom. So like this, here four more electrons will be there. Here also four more electrons will be there. Now two electrons of oxygen will be shared. Each oxygen will be shared, and four electrons of carbon will be shared between two oxygen atoms as shown in the figure. So by this we understand there will be a double bond between carbon and two oxygen atoms, two double bonds between one carbon and two oxygen atoms. In this way carbon dioxide structure will be there, CO2 molecule will be formed. Now let us see how ammonia molecule will be formed. Here also we have two different types of atoms. One is nitrogen and other is hydrogen. Electronic configuration, nitrogen we have 5 valence electrons, 5 atomic number. Atomic number is 7 and here atomic number is 1. Now the electronic configuration of nitrogen is 2 and 5. Hydrogen is only 1 electron in K shell. So number of valence electrons of nitrogen is 5. Number of valence electrons of hydrogen is 1. Now how these two atoms attain noble gas configuration? One nitrogen atom with 5 valence electrons and 3 hydrogen atoms with one valence electron each. After molecule is formed, nitrogen atom and the 3 hydrogen atoms will be there like this as shown in the figure. So like this NH3 structure will be there. N this is what NH3 structural formula, and this is what NH3 formation of NH3 molecule. Hope you understood the dot structure of ammonia molecule. Now S8, one of the interesting uh, structure. Let us see how to draw S8 electron dot structure. Now let us see how S8 will be formed. You can see the one ring structure here. Before we are discussing about this ring structure, let us see the atomic number and electronic configuration of sulfur. Sulfur atomic number is 16 and the electronic configuration is, we will be having 3 shells here. In K shell 2 electrons, in L shell 8 electrons, in M shell there will be 6 electrons. So the valence electrons of sulfur is 6. Now every sulfur will be having 6 valence electrons. Total 8 sulfur atoms will be there here. Okay, one small change. I have drawn only 7. Let us draw one more. Yes. Now like this, there will be 8 sulfur atoms and each sulfur atom will be having 6 valence electrons in it. How 6 electrons will be there? 4 electrons will be out like this and 2 more electrons will be shared with 2 sulfur atoms. Now you can see there are 6 in that. Now for the second sulfur also, another sulfur also, we will be having 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. Now for the third sulfur, we follow the same 6 valence electrons, 2, 4, 5, 6. Again same, 2, 4, 5, 6. Same again, 2, 4, 5, 6. Again same, here one already done, 2, 4, 5, 6 already we have drawn here. Now for the next sulfur also, here 2, 4, 5, 6. Now already 2 electrons are there in the sulfur atom. Now we have to fill up 6 more. 2, 4, 5, 6. Now if you observe, these two electrons are shared by these two electrons, one is given by one sulfur and other is given by another sulfur. And if you count total valence electrons of each sulfur, you will be having 8 electrons. Here 2 4 and remaining 4. So like that, for every sulfur atom there will be 8 electrons. So in this way S8 molecule will be formed. Hope you understood the sulfur structure also, sulfur molecule structure also. This is the electron dot structure in some of the molecules in carbon and its compounds topic. Now we will discuss in the next class about hydrocarbons. What are the different types of hydrocarbons and how do we name them? Thank you. Hope you understood it. Thank you.